everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. You've reached ChrisLuvsLux, and today we are reviewing the new Artist Couture Supreme Bronze palette. Comes in this pretty bronze packaging. The actual box, even though I'm going to show this to you in the actual tutorial and review, the component looks the same as the Supreme Nudes palette from last year. So I'm excited to get into this palette, let you know my thoughts at the end. I am bringing 3 looks to you today. This is the final look, but there are 2 other looks before this one that we're going to do just to test out as many shades as possible in the palette. There are 12 shades. It retails for $42, which is a break from what we've been getting, right, from other brands. So $42, 12 shades. I want to know, is it as bomb as the first one was? Because the first one, y'all, everyone loved. It kept selling out, selling out, selling out. Do you guys remember? Let me know down in the comments if you remember. Okay, I am going to link this product as well as the rest of the products that are on my face down in the description box. If you see links that should link to the actual product, know that those are affiliate links, which means that if you choose to use my links, I will get a small commission, which does go back into the channel. So I do very much appreciate you guys using my affiliate links, because y'all have been using them, and I cannot begin to tell you how much I appreciate that. With all that being said, we need to get into these looks, because I have some thoughts about this palette. All right, I'll see you guys at the end. All right, everybody, let me push you guys back some. All right, I am back, and I am excited because we're going to talk about this new baby right here by Artist Couture. This is the Supreme Bronze palette. If you guys remember, the first palette, Supreme Nudes, came out last year. It came out, it sold out. The formula was bomb. All the mattes were great. Even though right here, this column right here, I used this one as a transition, but these two I really haven't touched, actually, other than a swatch. These 2 shades right here I haven't even used. I have used the rest of the palette, but I haven't used these 2. But still, this was a nice everyday palette. Honestly, I have preferred this palette over the Color Story, not the formula, but the Color Story in the bronze palette by Natasha Denona. If I had my choice from a Color Story perspective, I preferred this one because it had the pop of green in it. And that green, I mean, come on, look at that green. Can I get a moment for the green? Okay, look, I'll show it to you. Like, it was a great, or is a great palette. It is a great everyday palette. If my office had stayed open, I probably would have pulled this palette more than many of my other palettes, because it was great. It was a great, or is a great palette. So when I saw that he was coming out with the Supreme Bronze, I was like, bronze, threw me off. Excuse me. Threw me off before I saw the actual colors and swatches, which I have on my arm for you. But before I show you the actual swatches, let me show you the inside. Then I said, oh, this is bronze, but these are cooler toned colors. Cool tone, cool tone, cool tone. You know, it's like a little mix, and then it has these pops of color here that really change and make the palette unique, in my opinion. So the first thing I thought about was, oh my gosh, look at that smoke shade. Can we get a minute for the smoke? Can we get a minute for the smoke shade? That's not the name of it. I call it the smoke shade because that is the one that if I was to hit pan on anything, it would be that. Because depending on its performance, right, I could pull this to use for any of my eye looks, because finding that right color for smoke can be a bit challenging, because some can be patchy, etc. So let's just hope this doesn't fall into that bucket. All right, so let me go ahead and go through the swatches. I already pre-swatched it for you, so you didn't see my mess of trying to get the line straight and all of that, because girl. All right, so this is Mirage. Just like the other palette, The lighter colors that I don't think are really going to do much for me, I probably won't work with. This one I can see me using it to kind of blend a crease out, not crease, blend a transition shade or a harsh line out, but other than that I don't see myself really using it. It is a matte. Then we have Taupeless. Pretty taupe color, is also a matte. Then we have Glisten, which is a shimmer. Then we have Shady, which is that smoke shade that I was telling you about, right? I'm excited to use that one. Then we have Sand, pretty pinky metallic shade. Then we have HBIC, right? Which is head be in charge, right? Then we have Glided. And it's interesting because I would have called this one HBIC personally, because that one is this anyway, let's keep going. Then we have Tantalize. Then we have this shade right here, which did go on a little patchy for me as a swatch. This is Sunkissed, but it probably performed better on the actual eye. We'll test that one out. Then we have Toasty, which is a nice pretty I don't want to call it terracotta, but it's a nice brown. And then Soleil, pretty yellow. And then we have Baked, which could also be used as another outer corner or even a transition shade. So those are all of the swatches. Now, let me just clean that off so it don't get on my dress. That shady one, look, y'all see how it's kind of stained my skin already? That's the darkest one. I've already prepped my eyes. I used a different brow pencil, so it's a little cooler in tone. I'm not feeling it, but it'll be all right. I have my morning coffee because it is the morning. All right, y'all, so we got to get into this. We got to get into this. So what am I going to go in with first? Out of all the ones I swatched, I do believe that Toasty, this one right here, would be the best transition shade for me. And all I did was tap my brush in and it pulled up a lot of product. So I'm going to tap a little off because I don't know how pigmented it is, and I don't want to put too much in there first. Still have some on my actual brush, but I'm going to take my time . I did my brush back in now. I just needed to see if it was going to be too pigmented. And actually you don't have to really worry about it. It's pigmented, but it's not, you know, some of those shades where you touch it, you tap it, and then it has such a powerful payoff. This one you can build up. Okay, all right, that's good for right there. Now I'm going to go in. I actually want to go in with a little more precise brush. I'm going to do my Crease Pro by Sonia G, because what I would like to do is I am going to go in with this shade right here, which is Baked. Right, I'm not picking up that much because I don't know how it's going to perform. I'm going to go right underneath where I just went, and I just want, I mean literally, I just want to go right underneath the transition shade. I'm going to close my eyes so I can get in it better. This might be a little too, this is not fluffy enough. This is a little too precise. You know what? I'm going to go on my number 15 Refer. There we go. This is a little more fluffy. My Wayne Gosh brushes are dirty. Too dirty for me to try to use on this video, so, because it would have been perfect for what I'm trying to do, because I don't want to come up too high. Yeah, I just wanted to give the eye just a little more dimension than what it had before. Then I'll bring it up a little bit. There you go. I'll go back in with that other shade. I just want to see a little bit of a harsh line in the middle right in the middle right there. It is skipping just a little bit. I don't know if it's the brush or the shadow. It could be the brush, even though it shouldn't be the brush, but yeah, y'all, I know I'm going a lot slower and taking my time more than what I normally would. This is interesting. All right, so for this lid, for this particular lid, I am actually, you guys know I want to go on with this one, but I think I'm going to use this in my second look. In this particular look, I'm actually going to go on with HBIC. And let's see, I'm using my finger on purpose. Let's see what we get. It's a pretty shade. I don't know if you guys can tell, because I put that darker shade here, it's kind of changing colors as it goes up, which is what I wanted it to do. So I'm trying to see how special this color really is. For the name that it has makes me think that the color is supposed to be something that, you know, when you call something the HBIC, I'm thinking that it's taking charge of this palette. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's the head color in this palette. I don't get that from this shade. So I don't know if I agree with the naming of this shade. I'm taking a clean brush. I just want to make sure that I bring this up right. I don't know. Maybe because it's the bronziest color in here, and it's called the bronze palette. You know, Supreme Bronze. That's why this is the head be in charge. I'm guessing, y'all. I'm guessing. But I am going in with Shady. I could go and pack this color in the outside, but I don't want to. I want to go in with Shady. So I'm taking my Builder Pro, my Worker One, I mean, and I want to go in. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Holy crap. This is pigmented, so be careful. You see, y'all, I'm not blending. I'm just tapping it in. I'll take another brush and blend it out. I'm not playing with this shade like that. Still have a lot on my brush. Okay, I'm just going to do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Wayne Goss 16 brush, that's this one right here, and I'm just going to kind of bring this and start blending this right here. Take my time. I don't want it to take over the whole eye, y'all. Just want a little deepness in there. That's pretty. We're gonna stop there with this look. Okay. This is, I use 4 shades in here. So just a reminder, I used Toasty as the transition shade. Then I went in with Baked just to give it a little more dimension, and that's what I put right underneath the transition shade, then blended it up a little bit. Then I used HBIC as a lid color and Shady as an outer corner smoke, right? Now we're going to get into this eye. And this eye, I'm going to do different. Okay? So for this eye, I'm actually going to go on with Taupeless. That's this taupe shade right here. That's a pretty nice cool tone shade. Oh, that's blending out wonderfully. Y'all see that? Yes, look at that. I like that blend a lot. I mean, this was really easy to blend. Okay. So now we're going to go straight in with another shade. And the other shade, the next shade I'm going to use is Glisten. That's this shade right here. This is going to be a straight cool tone look, y'all. Look at that. That's a pretty, y'all, That's a nice shade. I know the look doesn't really go with the outfit right now, but y'all, it's like a metal, gunmetal type shade. Oh, it is so pretty. I'm just putting a little more of the transition to blend this out. Then we're gonna go right back in with Shady, that dark shade right there. It's not much you have to do with this eye look. Y'all, okay. And then we're gonna blend it. That's it. My eye appears to be a lot more lifted on this side than that side, but that's just because of how I place the darker shade. But that's the easiest look. Oh my gosh. And yet it's popping, in my opinion, right? If I wanted to you know, do something a little different, I could take Sand, which is this lighter shade right here, right? And let's see. Sand is one of those shades that if you wanted to open up the corner of an eye, you can just place it in the corner like so and kind of change the look. I just need to clean that up a little bit. But I can just do that. Put a little more of that HBIC back in it because I covered too much of it. And then let that be need to clean that up. And you can change the eye look because now it's got more of a gradient to it. You know, I actually like this better because HBIC, I don't know, I don't think it should have been named that because I don't think it's the head one up in here, you know. But look at that. These are not bad eye looks. But I'm interested, you know, y'all know I got to do the color ones. So I'm gonna clean this off, right? We see how they're performing. I'm ready for the color. Let's get the color on. I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I cleaned off the eyes, prepped them again with the primer. Now it's time to go in because I want these shades right here in my entire life, right? So let me just wipe off my brush. And we're gonna go in with Toasty again first because I want this up here before I jump into anything else. Not a lot of it, just a little. Just a little bit. I'm gonna do the same look on both eyes because I gotta go somewhere. I have master's class today, a master class at Neiman Marcus for MFK. MFK Masterclass is what it's called. Learn more about the brand, ask questions on the products, the new releases, etc. It's a nice, fun outing. So I am going to make sure both my eyes look the same. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in. Let's see. I'm gonna take my Refer 15. I'm going in with Sunkissed. All right, y'all. We gonna see what this actually comes off like. Did brighten it up. I don't know why I thought it was gonna come off a little more orange, but yep, it did. Y'all see that oranginess popping off? Pick up any? Okay. Gosh, it is so many YouTube notifications right now, y'all. I'll apologize for all the beeping you may hear. Okay. That's because it's 11 o'clock. And everybody drops things on an hour or half hour most of the time. So, you know, y'all know that YouTube notification life. That's when they decide to send you a notification. But that's a whole nother video right there. Okay, I'm just going back in. I didn't tap put any more product on the brush. I'm just going back over it. All right, y'all, I'm going in with Gilded. That's the shade right here. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I want to wet a brush, because even though I can, and you can see it, I want it to be. So I'm wetting my Refer 02, going in. How about I dry the brush off first? All right, let's see. That didn't work. That didn't work as better as my finger works better, y'all, than the wet brush. I'm gonna be honest. That wet brush didn't seem to pick up enough product. Whoa. That's heavy. That's a heavy, 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 heavy. Like, it's a different shade. I like the shade. It's a perfect summer shade too. Summer and fall, actually. Now what I am going to do is, instead of me using that shady shade, right, the dark black one, you know, I am going to do the outer corner in a different, in the baked shade. But first, let me get my other eye together. This is a little, y'all, this shade getting hard pan on me. Just a little bit. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, I had to take this brush and dig it into the shade a little bit in order to get some more on this brush. I don't know what happened. Maybe I had an oil on my hand and I didn't know, because it looks like it's turning hard pan on me. But that's okay. I got enough. Ooh, yes, I did. Seems like that's what I needed to do. Okay. Now let's blend this out. That's a pretty shade. All right, y'all. Really, with this being orange and this, I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit, but we're gonna go on with baked for outer corner. Okay. Yeah. That's it. And we're gonna pull it over a little more than I did the last eye look. Okay, so now it's going to take my Wayne Goss, which is 16, because I do want to blend this over here. So now we have one more shade I need to play with, y'all. And what I'm going to do with this one is going in here. Okay? And that is Soleil. That's that orange, that not orange, that yellowish shade. I think it'll be perfect for the inner corner, just to open that eye up. And this one picked up a lot. And we're going to just put that right. Whoa, yes. Put that right in. Do y'all see how that overlays? Yes. Oh, this might be the one that should have been called the HBIC. Y'all. Y'all not ready for this eye look. You not ready. Y'all not ready. Yo. This is it. So I'm gonna take Gilded and just make sure I have it in there, and I didn't cover too much of it up. It don't even go with really my outfit, and I don't give a damn. This right here, this is a good look for me. I might have to switch to something yellow today. Y'all see that? The yellow goes into the goldish oranges that goes into the okay, enough about this. I'm going to finish the rest of my face and I'll be back. All right, everybody, I'm back. Here is the final look. I'm feeling this eye look, y'all. I am. And even though it's bright on camera, it does blend in natural light well with my outfit. Even though it's not dead on, it's okay. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the eye look. All right, so in case you're wondering, I'll put all of the information about what's on my face in the description, because I did use Surratt products. So I pulled out my Dee Drop Foundation, my concealer, I even pulled out my blushes. So I'll put all of that at the bottom in the description box. But let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. I like this palette. I like the bronze palette. The mattes blended out well for the most part. I like the fact that there are really two smoky shades in here, because you guys know I like my smoke. This gilded shade here, I don't know if you could tell, you can see it's a little bit hard pan in the middle. I'm not sure it's the only one that did that. So I had to dig my brush like just down in it on the sides outside of where it started to get hard pan. I don't know why I did that, because none of the other metallics did that, but I can deal with that. Sometimes that happens. It is what it is. But I do like this palette. I really do. I really like this shade here, the one I use in the inner part of this look. I'm really feeling that one. All right, so I think that this is worth the money. I think that this is a palette that you have everyday looks in, and you can also get a little more drama in your look from. So I do recommend this palette. I already had this in the favorites last year, as far as Supreme Nudes. Now Supreme Bronze, I see myself pulling this, especially because of this eye look. Like, I'm fond of golds, you know, and yellows and stuff like that. So I really like the way this look came out. I could see myself recreating this even for the fall and winter months. So this I do recommend. And y'all know I can be extra critical, right? And even despite some fallout that I got, and you're gonna get that with some products, you know what I mean? But I like it. I like it. So that's my final thoughts. That's how I feel. Let me know down in the comments if you got this already, if you're getting it, because this was available to Rouge members ahead of time on Sephora. Today is dropping for everybody. You can go in the store and get it today as well. So let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. I'm eager to hear your thoughts. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please don't forget to. If you like this video, also thumbs up the video. If you like the content, don't forget to head over to some of my older videos and see what I have been doing. With all that being said, I want everyone to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.